Search engine optimization marketing, otherwise known as SEO marketing. Essentially what this is of course having a website and then taking that website and applying optimization to it to get it to rank for specific words in the search engines. And basically the way this works is that if I created a site to promote a product, let's say that the offer that I want to promote is a weight loss one. So what I would do is I would first want to find the right words to target. If I just build a website about health and just have a blindfold on and I create it and I write some articles or whatever on my site and then I hope that it's going to rank, things don't work that way. You need to take the time to target specific keywords that you want to rank in the search engines for. So let me show you an example of how all this works. I'm going to go to the Google free keyword tool. And to find that, I just type in Google free keyword tool on Google, and here it is, first result. And I'm going to go on here, and let's say that the pages I want to build on my site are related to lose weight. So what I'll do is I'll hit keyword ideas, and this will allow me to see this particular traffic because, of course, I could be ranking number one for a phrase that I think is awesome, but if it doesn't get any traffic every month, it's not going to be worth too much to me. So I need to find words that people are actually searching for. So lose weight quick. Can you imagine if I ranked number one for that term? It got 90,000 views last month. I would be sitting pretty, right? Well, the thing is that to rank for that term would take a lot of work because I'm just going to guess it's a very competitive term. What I'm going to look for are some keyword phrases that are a bit longer, that less people will be typing in, but the competition level will be less as well. So let's look at this. How long does it take to lose weight? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to do a search but enclose it in quotes. How long does it take to lose weight? And I'm going to putting it in quotes. This is going to tell me how many times this exact phrase appears on the internet. Okay, over 400,000 times. That's still a bit of a competitive phrase. Again, to rank for this is going to take a lot of work and a lot of time. So let's see here what else we can find. I'm going to do a search for how long does it take to lose weight and see if I can find a long tail on this. So let's just give this an example here. What we're looking for again is a phrase that people are searching for, at least a fair amount, but has a lower amount of competition. Okay, so how long does it take to lose baby weight? Okay. Lose baby weight. So let's see how many times that was searched for. Okay, this was only searched for 2,000 times. I'm sorry, this has only a competition level of 2,000, meaning that this phrase would be relatively easy to rank for. Now the downside is it doesn't get a lot of traffic, but still the example is clear. You want to find phrases that people of course, less people are typing in, but there's less competition on the internet for. So, let's say that let's look at something that's really popular. Best weight loss program. I'm going to guess that would be very popular. Okay, so look at that. 13 million people are competing for that phrase. Okay, so let's drill down. We're looking at the lose weight area. Let's talk about something more specific. How about green tea? Because as I'm sure many of you know, green tea is something that is popular in weight loss programs because supposedly it helps you lose weight. So rather than just focusing on lose weight now, lose weight quickly, let's look at things in regards to green tea. So let's see here. Green tea weight loss. Of course, that's searched for a lot, but I'm just going to make a guess that phrase in and of itself is going to be very competitive. So again here, green tea health benefits. I'm also guessing that's going to be a tough one. Okay, how about green tea for weight loss? Let's check the competition level out for that. Green tea for weight loss. Oops. Make sure you spell it right. Okay, so this only has a competition level of 32,000. Anything less than 50,000 in my opinion, is going to be worth pursuing. It's going to take some time, and of course, the lower the better. But the point I'm trying to make here is that this phrase, green tea for weight loss, is going to be a heck of a lot easier to rank for as compared to green tea or lose weight now, weight loss program. So what you want to do is you want to take the time to really get into your area, and again, number one, find a keyword phrase that is still being searched for at least sometimes, a fair amount, at least I'd say at least 1,000 or more, and then of course also that has a lower competition level. Let's see here, another example. Green tea uses. Let's see how often that is searched for. Okay, that's actually a lot. So you can tell I haven't worked on the green tea niche, right? Okay, green tea fat burning. Okay, wow, look at this. This phrase only appears on the internet 575 times, and yet last month it was searched for almost 2,000 times. So that right there is a fantastic phrase to target, to create a page. And when you create the page, you want to make sure that the page is called green tea fat burning. Now, of course, you can call it something after that. Green tea fat burning, the secrets revealed, or whatever. So what I've just given you is a very basic overview on SEO. This isn't a course in SEO. If you're looking to do this, I would highly suggest that you go out and get more information about it, a guide specifically on how to build pages that are going to be optimized. But the point I'm trying to make is that a lot of people, they just build websites just to build them. They don't spend the time to optimize them. When you do that, you put yourself ahead of the competition, and what you want to do is find out how much competition there is to get ahead of, and it actually is not as hard as it may seem. You just have to spend the time to do it. This is more of a longer approach because it takes time to build the site, and then you have to wait to rank well. So, it's something that I would do down the road. For example, I do article marketing and I find something that works. Perhaps I would want to spend some time then to do a site in the same area to see results be more long term. Of course, once you get a site ranking, you don't have to do as much work to keep it maintained, and then of course, the money can really add up quickly. So it's certainly something worth checking out, but it is a bit more involved.